Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Star Wars Droids Adventures of R2-D2 and C-3PO Boba Fett 50th Lucasfilm Limited Anniversary Doodah thing. So this is from the animated series of Droids. No, people keep mentioning some holiday special thing. I've never heard of it, but it looks the same. Yes. I've just gone and watched the bit with him in from the Droids cartoon. I kind of remember it from being a kid. I watched it and boy, that's more 80s than big hair, wham. Yeah, it is so 80s. The music in the background was just mind-blowing. How 80s... it felt more 80s than watching like old episodes of G.I. Joe. It was really, really weird. And I don't understand why he looks kind of like this, because this isn't the colours that Boba Fett is. And by now he'd been in 2 films. He'd been in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, because I'm sure Droids came out after Return of the Jedi. And they still did him in what was, I think what they basically did was they just used the look of some holiday specially thing. But yes, voiceover man, we need you to read something. With his customized Mandalorian armor, deadly weaponry, and silent demeanor, Boba Fett was one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy. Thank you. At what point did we mention Mandalorian? Just out of interest, where was the first place that the word Mandalorian was mentioned? Because I was listening to an old audiobook the other day. Being dyslexic, I listen to audio versions of things. And in that, what was that thing that was supposed to be set between Return of the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi with the gangsters and all that? Yeah, and he was supposed to be an ex-stormtrooper and all that. And I was kind of like, oh, I'd forgotten that. But that's not canon anymore, so it doesn't matter. So, yes, anyway, there is the droids. I would have liked to have seen some figures of them, but I would have liked them to have been done in that animated style, just for fun. I like animated characters. So, he's on the side, on the back. So, yes, Droids was between, well, around the time of Return of the Jedi by the looks of this. So, 1983. So he's definitely after Return of the Jedi. Oh, that's kind of a useful piece of information. There's all the legalese on the bottom, more legalese on the bottom there, and nothing on the top. Right, so let's see which will be the best way to open this guy. Usually down here. Because you all keep telling me to open them from the bottom because they open better from the bottom. So that is what we're going to do. See, I do listen to my audience. There is the good old legal easy thing. Put over there. Comes. The backdrop behind him was just orange. So yeah. Oh, it's kind of cool. I like the colours. They're very weird colours. Sadly, that blue is kind of fading into the background. The weapons, it does have, the weapons and that do have the feel of action figures from that era, as does this. The lack of paint on it does make it feel, though why we paid extra for it, because it's got less paint on it. Just saying. Yeah, still fun. Right, pop him out of the packaging. So his cloak on the back there is definitely well pressed and glued down, so we'll try and leave that in that condition. Let's have a close-up look. There we go. Very blue. That is solidly on there. Nice. Is that beige? I've never been good with colours, but that looks beige. Today's word is beige. Brown. Like today's word was lentricular a while ago. Today is beige. Yeah. all this is basically a unpainted. His feet look wrong. I don't know why, but even in the box, it just looked a bit wrong. I always found the Boba Fett's to be a little bit pernickety at standing up. I kind of like it. I don't know why. The primitiveness of the colour choice is just breathtaking. You know, the fact that they've used just the minimal amount of colour. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, this is not Hasbro's fault. It's not like Moon Knight figures where they completely screw up the sculpt. This is the colours he was in the animated series. And why could they not get the colours right? Was it colours they couldn't use? You know, like the same reason that Luke's lightsaber was turned from blue to green, because it didn't show up well on the blue sky. Just out of interest, here's the guns. Let me focus there. There we go. It's the usual weaponry that goes in there. The usual blaster, just with no colour on it. Yeah. Not a bad figure. I mean, the gun's a bit bent. It doesn't sit very well in his hand, but it didn't kind of sit that well in the other ones. And that, you are supposed to kind of put it over the top. Aye. Anyway, backpack. Interest. Everything is attached. No missile firing backpack. Damn. I might have to put that in the tabs just for fun. Missile firing Boba Fett. See if it gets any more hits. Oh, because Star Wars videos don't get many hits. It's a shame. I really love my Black Series figures, and I collect these 100% for me. But you guys don't watch quite as many Black Series. That's probably why you don't watch them, because I get the names wrong. Black Series videos as I would like. Out of interest, while I'm holding his foot, because he's wibbly wobbly, he's just over 6 inches. Or 15.5 centimetres. There we go. Come on, dude. You can stand. There we go. Yeah, just out of interest. Dun, dun. Yes, it is exactly. Well, look. Yep, it's exactly the same figure. It's weird to see him in 2 different colours, actually. How different but the same it looks. I kind of like, I do actually quite like the beige look. I know a lot of people out there have bought these and painted them to look like that. I think maybe it could do with being a little bit brighter. I don't know, I'm looking at the box art. And I'm not quite sure the yellows and the... It was a very different design. And all they've done is just repainted. Because he doesn't have his pouches down there at the bottom. He doesn't have the same kind of belt thing there. The gauntlets are slightly different. Yeah, they've kind of done a cheap job and just repainted. How very dare Hasbro do this? It's travesty. But anyway, we knew what we were going to get. And all in all, it's not a bad figure. It's just... It's a little bit of, okay guys, we've all had a good day, it's just a little bit of fun, let's just live with it. It's okay. It's just fun, and that's all it is. So, yeah. Anybody that hates it, get over it. This guy will probably go back in the box for me, and just be a pretty thing that stands on the shelf, because I like the box art more than I like the figure. So, yeah. So, if you're new to the channel, please do us a favour, hit that subscribe button. Go back and watch some of my Black Series, because they're my least viewed videos. It's embarrassing when I look through the folders and I'm like, wow, 53 people watched. I think, is it 53 people watched like the Han Solo video? I was like, okay, I like the Han Solo figure, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And me and voiceover guy, we're going to go have a cup of tea. So we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.